Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the Manticore. It's the tier 10 British light tank located on the south spawn of Kharkov, and it's under the command of BassmanFromHell. And we're continuing our series of missions, seeing what he can do with the Manticore. Now I think actually Bassman rather likes this tank now. It really does suit his style. He's getting lots of damage on the enemy, lots of credits, and he's getting better and better at it all the time. Initially when he sent me all these videos I couldn't believe how many replays he had, but well, considering how much he did during those games and how well he played, I thought, yeah, we've got to do these. Plus of course the other thing is that the Manticore doesn't get a fair shake, and I think actually, as Bassman said, it really isn't a light tank. It's actually pretty much disregarded, you might say. Not disregard is the wrong word, but it's disparaged. Okay, he's managed to get into a nice little bush here where you can see the STB-1 up ahead, and there's enemy tanks, a Progetto 65 up on the hill. The enemies managed to get an AMX 13105 into the trenches and that trench complex. And the Bassman, because he's actually in one of the most stealthy tanks in the game, apart from the AMX CLC, or ELC Evan 90, not the AMX CLC, because that's really not as stealthy as the ELC Evan. But it is a stealthy tank nonetheless. I think he was just too tempted to put a round into that Progetto. Oh, this time round he didn't get the pen. It's actually quite dangerous taking shots from this position, because there's lots of enemy around. They might decide to put one in his direction. Oh, got a shot into the Wizzy 113 GFT, but he was spotted. So he has to stay back just a short while before going back up. The other problem, of course, is the AMX 13105 is down in the trench system over the other direction. You might spot him. Or at least he might try to shoot the Bassman as he goes up to the bushes. Incredibly tight turns by the AMX AMX 105. Well, no, it's not an AMX, it was an EBR 105, wasn't it? Oh dear, 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 I'm almost getting as bad as Jingles. Yeah, that's the one I'm worried about. That AMX 13105 and EBR 105 could actually take shots at him as he's sitting behind the bush. In fact, he's decided to pull back, and I think he will return to his own cap area, or at least to the hill, because those guys are now threatening the guys behind, plus the Arty, who's now in dire need of some saviour. Oh! Well, the T92 took a big hit, and he's now kind of exposed going around this way, but I think it's because he's after that AMX 13105. Okay, that was the guy who was in the trench system, but I think now Bassman, well, he could use the trench system himself, but he's not doing so. In fact, I think he's going to get under the ground depression of that Leopard and the Progetto, so he can spot them. There, he's got the STB-1. Puts a round into his side, a high roll, 473. In fact, actually, it's not a high roll because he's firing HE, this one, and the HE rounds will do 480. So that was a low roll. Oh, he's up too far forward. Fires one into the Leopard, but doesn't get a lot of damage off that because it was HE and the Leopard's got, well, it's not huge armour at the front, but the Leopard is kind of hard. In fact, I'm surprised he actually penned the STB-1 for that matter. This is very cheeky. He's still got 8 in. Oh! He gets one on the STB, but it's only 91. Doesn't kill him. But the STB is now dead. The EBR-105 got him, and now they're threatening the Leopard. And that Wizzy 113, where is he? Where's the 113? He was somewhere in this vicinity. There he is. One round in the side. That was also an HE round. I don't understand why he's firing HE, but I suppose some of these targets might be soft-skinned enough to take some serious damage. Now, it looks like that guy is coming this way, so I think he's going to try and get around the other side to shoot him in the rear. Okay, there's the Wizzy. It's been spotted. He can go round the outside, but there's a T95 FP4201, the Chieftain now, and that Leopard. So if he did try to go around the corner, oh, he gets one, and no, he doesn't get anything out of that, except being detected, and the Progetto fired a round at him from distance, and he's lost he's had 2 critical hits, but he hasn't lost any hit points. And he's now hiding next to the building. He had to wait there for a second to go unspotted. But he's keeping the pressure on them. Oh, there they are. He's loaded standard AP this time. And the Chieftain sneaks around the outside, puts one into him. So he's going to use this ground depression for the moment. Watch out, the Wizzy is just over there on the hill. Okay, the Chieftain is down in the dip, so he can't get a shot on him. But that means he can pull out of here. The enemy team is near our cap at the moment. I don't know if you've noticed on the mini-map, but yeah, they are dangerously close. He's taken another round from that Chieftain. Locks on. He's not going to shoot until he's past him. Turns, puts him out. He's in the garage. And that means now that the Wizzy and the others are actually vulnerable because he's behind them. In fact, the Leopard said, okay, I'm not going to let you stay there. And he's already after, yeah, he's chasing after him. And Bassman has to skip over the edge there, or go close to the edge to get away. And the Progetto's firing at him as well. He does take another round, and now he's down to just 78 hit points. I'm sure he has to bug out of here now because the Progetto's chasing him, and if he doesn't go, the Progetto will get him. Making his way for the trench system. No, he's headed straight back to his own cap area. I think he's unspotted now. I'm not sure the enemy can see him. Oh, this would be cheeky. I just saw Arty coming, firing from near their cap area. I think that's the Conqueror gun carriage. They do have an Arty. He's now aiming at the Wizzy. It's a standard round. He can't kill the guy, but he can certainly wound him. He's turning around to make his quick escape as soon as he fires. There's poor gun elevation on this tank. It's only got 8 degrees of elevation. Was he spotted? No, but he is now. And I don't think that Wizzy would be very happy about that. Not a lot he can do about it though. He's trying to get away as fast as he can without giving the guy a clean shot. Arty rounds landing nearby. I think they're guessing where we are. Get another one. Yes! 411 this time. Another high roll. That's going to make the Wizzy stay where he is for a moment because keep his front to us so he doesn't present a weak spot. Yep, he's looking directly at us. Oh, even cheekier! And this time round, you saw the Wizzy fire, but he couldn't get a shot in time, and he's now reloading, as is the Bassman. He's a one-shot now, I think. So here we go. He's still there. Yes, he is a one-shot. 83. He's coming towards us. Kill shot. Yes. Easy. He makes it look easy, but it's not actually that easy. But that means now there's nobody guarding the Conqueror gun carriage. At least not as far as I remember. We've seen the Leopard head south. I don't think there's anybody up the other end guarding their Conqueror gun carriage. All of their tanks were last seen in this vicinity. There's only 4 enemies left. At one point they were, well, they weren't down, but they were certainly, at least I think they weren't down. But it certainly didn't look like they had position. And now he's going to get shot into this, yep, there goes the Cranvon. How he managed to do so well in this game, 3 kills. He's only got 78 hit points left and he's got 3 kills. And the enemy Arty are definitely trying to get him. Didn't see where that round landed, but it was close. I have the feeling he's heavy tank hunting now. There's only one enemy left. It's the E100. He's just around the corner and he's a one-shot. And we have been spotted, proxy spotted, because he's the other side of that wall. He's in the other side of the block of flats. He's loaded the premium round because that's all he's got left. Is he going to risk it? Risk it for a biscuit. The guy's in the corner. He's looking this way. He's lined up, ready to shoot. If he stays on this corner and his teammates come in, he's going for the kill. Oh, and the E100 is dead. He managed to get the E100 to look the wrong way and enabled his teammates to get the kill. Here's the end of battle results, and it was the second class tank of BassmanFromHell in the Manticore. He managed to get a 5 for effect in this battle for getting more damage than the hit points of his own vehicle, and also a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 7. And his win rate was much higher in this one, 5,052, and that's mainly because he was doing a lot of damage. And he says, we had no business winning this. Well, really, yes, because they were down by 3 tanks during the battle. And in fact, they were nearly always down by at least 1 tank during the game. But they turned the tables on the enemy when the enemy made a thrust towards our camp. Even after they killed our Arty, we still managed to get our own back on them. And, well, Bassman did. And they won the game. Let's have a look at the team score. Well, he didn't get the highest damage in the game. In fact, that went to the Leopard 1 on his own team with 4,687 hit points of damage. The second highest damage was the enemy chieftain, the T95 FE4001, 4,619 to him. And the third highest damage was the Batchat 25 ton on his own team with 3,195. He actually ended up with the 4th highest damage overall with 2,976. When it came to kills, he actually had second place because the EBR 105 managed to get 4 kills. The Manticore managed to get 3. And 2 kills went to the Leopard 1 on his own team and the IS-7 on the enemy team. And when it came to base XP, Bassman's at the top with 1,038 thanks to all the spotting he was doing. 974 went to the Leopard 1, 952 to the Batchat 25 ton. He fired 17 rounds in this game, got 13 direct hits and 9 penetrations. Splash damage on 3. He did fire his HE rounds. 2,976 hit points of damage, of which 827 were at more than 300 meters. So some long range shooting, but mostly at close range. 5 hits received from the enemy, 3 penetrations, 2 non-penetrations. And he also spotted 3 enemy vehicles, damaged 6 of the enemy, killed 3, did 902 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he earned 46,823 credits, but after ammunition resupply, repair and consumables, yeah, I'm afraid he made a loss, 13,275, and that's because he had to dig deep into his premium rounds in this game. 1,557 XP, 9,342 for completing a mission, 10,899 experience points altogether. So yet another really good game. He didn't get any major medals in this one, but I think he did have a major influence on the battle, not just from the spotting, but the fact that he was doing major damage to the enemy. I'm pretty sure they were very miffed. The fact that he managed to get in, do so much damage, and then get out. In fact, I think that Chieftain being their top player, and the fact that he killed that guy and managed to get away before the Progetto could get anywhere near him. Yeah, that's really going to be a sore with them, because they probably don't like the Manticore for the fact that it can do that sort of thing. Can dash in, get a kill, dash out again, because it's quite a quick little light tank. It's very difficult to hit because it's so small. Not quite as difficult as the EBRs, because of course it's slower than them, but the fact is that it does have that rather nice little gun. Can do quite a bit of damage. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like, do subscribe to our channel, leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.